Leo. All right. I was meditating on your energy, Leo. Whew, what is going on? What is happening? I was getting two different songs and they're complete opposite ends of the spectrum. I'm hearing Bad English, Straight to Your Heart, and then I'm hearing Poison, Don't Need Nothing But a Good Time. I feel like there's two different points of views going on in this connection here. Somebody was just having fun, just thought of it as like a hookup or no strings attached, and the other person is like truly madly deeply in love with the other person. So there's like a disconnection between your 2 points of views here. So I'm kind of curious to see what is going on. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this does not resonate, please check your other placements for messages there. Feel free to cross-watch. Don't force anything to fit. Also, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, help me get it circulated. Let's get into your reading, Leo. Your person's overall energy, I feel like they're the sappy ones. This is general. It can be reverse, flip-flop, so feel free to do that. They have solitude, truth, fertility, moving on, partnerships, harmony, and positive movement forward. So this person may feel, it could have been them. Maybe they just like to be alone. Maybe they don't want a connection or a commitment. They do want happiness. They do want harmony, but I feel like it's almost like they're at a point where they're just kind of moving on here. Let's see. Let's get into it. Leo's person's current energy is current situation. Wands. So they might have been the one that was just looking for nothing but a good time. Yeah. Ace of Wands, Four of Swords, High Priestess, the Hermit. Solitude, Hermit. They're shut down. I do feel like they're more of a passion-based than emotional-based, but they may have secrets. They may be keeping something to themselves. What else is going on? They like attention, sadness, loss, regret, remorse. They may be unhealed from something from the past, and as I say that, look what comes out. This person, I just feel like they're just not ready for a commitment. So they were going about this in a way of just having fun, friends with benefits. They didn't want commitment. They weren't ready for commitment. But for some reason, I feel like they gave you the wrong impression, or you just completely fell for this person. Could be reversed, you guys, all right? Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I do have Virgo, Capricorn, and Scorpio here. Let's see. Blockages. What's blocking this? Yeah, Page of Wands. Wands. Blockages. This person was holding back. They're holding on to something from the past. They could be going through a divorce. They could be separated. It could have just been a breakup. And then they met you. They're unhealed and they're not ready to take a leap of faith. They're just not ready. Ten of Swords. Backstab, betrayal, a painful ending from an Empress. Marriage, commitment. This person could be married. They could be in a commitment. They weren't looking for commitment here, Leo. They're feeling a sadness, loss, regret, remorse. It's burdening them. I mean, I can flip the script here completely, where you could have been in a marriage or higher level of commitment with this person. Maybe they stepped out. They were just looking for a good time, and now it's gone straight to your heart, like it's killing you. I could see it that way too. How does this person feel about you, Leo? What are their feelings? Truth, clarity, victory. Ace of Swords is here. Page of Wands. Could be an age difference, doesn't have to be. They want to reignite this flame with you. They feel it's weird. So they did you dirty. They did wrong or misled you, whatever the case may be here, because I'm seeing kind of two different storylines. They're completely shut down, like in isolation. The Hermit, they're shut down. They got dark days happening for them with the Five of Cups too. Sadness, loss, regret, remorse. But they feel like you're not shut down. Even though it is bothering you, you're still kind of going out and doing your thing. I mean, you're Leo. You guys have like the heart of steel, right? Four of Wands. They want commitment with you. They want to level this up, or house, home, commitment. I feel like it's an earth sign that you were dealing with. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, could be anybody. Now they're feeling left in the dark. This person, I feel like they have a selfish energy to them. I feel like the way they feel about you is reflecting all about them. You know what I mean? It's about how they feel alone, how they feel you're not shut down from this and you're still moving on with your life. They feel like maybe you were a little bit manipulative or sneaky, so then that gave them the right to go do that. I don't care for their energy. I gotta be honest on how their feelings are right now. It's one-sided, and I feel like it's about them, which could be why they're in hermit, like they're sulking about their mistakes, the victim mentality type energy. All right, let's see. What are their next moves? What are they gonna do? Oh, they're gonna come chasing you to reignite this flame. Be ready, Leo. This person's gonna make some kind of return, or try to anyway. You all have free will. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just reading the energies, you guys. It's a collective general reading. The Lovers. You know, it's almost like now I'm hearing that song, Without You. Without You. Was it Dirty Vegas? Is that who sings that song? Without You. It's like they can't be without you, but they couldn't give you what you wanted. I feel like they kind of played you, to be honest. Now they want to rebuild. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Stress, anxiety, sleepless nights, overthinking, trying to manifest, to move things into calmer waters. They're definitely thinking about you. They're kind of in an energy, Leo, of do I stay or do I go? Do I fight for this or do I let it go? I feel like right now they're on the fence. They don't know what to do. If they should try to get you back or if they should just move on, because they feel like you've moved on. What is Leo gonna do? Justice, yeah. Libra again. Queen of Swords. You may just cut them off. Be cold shoulder, block them, cut them off, because that's what's fair to you. You're not going to allow yourself to get breadcrumbed. You know your value. You know your worth. Empress. There's people showing up here. Like there's other people showing up here. There you are. Yeah, you're not. Ooh, you are not willing to reconcile with this person. You may want to hear them out so you get closure and understand. Some of you may be like, nope, I don't even want that. That's fine. You do you, you know? Sometimes you already have your closure from their actions, you know? You are blocking them. Yep, you're done. You are done. So is there somebody coming towards you? Yeah, you have an air sign coming towards you. You either have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a Virgo, Taurus. So it's weird. It's like you were either dealing with an earth sign or an air sign, or an earth sign, air sign got in the way, and now you're moving towards an earth or an air. You're moving slow too. You're taking it slow with this new person. If you're like, there's nobody, give it time. They may show up. This doesn't necessarily mean right this second. You're not going to keep your options open. You're not going to be confused. I feel like this person isn't confused. Knight of Cups. Yeah, you're going to kind of do that honeymoon phase with this person. Let the feelings flow. You're changing it up. A new approach. So you can get your wish fulfillment. Good for you, Leo. You know your value, you know your worth, you know what you want, and you're changing your energy. And I kind of feel that shift in this reading. You're changing your energy. More positive. Like, I've learned all my karmic lessons. I ain't going through that again. Nope, I'm closing that cycle out. I'm done. I'm gonna go out, meet new people, and take it slow. And see what's right for me. But you're not going to let yourself get confused, and you're not going to be treated as an option. That's what that is. You're not going to be treated as an option. All right. Biggest obstacles Leo's going to have to overcome. Biggest obstacles. Inner voice. Listen to your intuition. If you're having trouble following your intuition, sit in silence, journal, write, reflect, music, drives, walks, whatever you need to do to clear your head. So you can get messages to follow your intuition. So it's not based on fear or ego. It's pure intuition. Because that's how we block it. Fear, ego, courage, confidence, and experiencing. So you got to look at this as a lesson. An experience, you've learned something, you're moving on. You're strong, you're courageous, you're the lion. All right, look, player. Charming, manipulative, karmic, being tested, storm warning, upheaval, obstacles, wrecking ball, snake, deception, shady, temptation, enemy, change. There it is. Regeneration, growth, metamorphosis, life cycles or cycles. You're changing, you're done. Fear, afraid, uneasy, suspicion, scared, and single. Alone, isolation, lonely, guarded. Spiritual awakening. You're going through some kind of enlightenment, epiphany, life lessons, rebirth. You're switching things up here, Leo. So good for you. That's good. All right, let's see. What would this person like to say to you if they could? Gaslighting you. I've been lying to you and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. Not the right time. I am overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have time and energy for a relationship. Obsessed. I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time. Stalk your socials. I hope I run into you when I'm out. See, but they don't, that's where they were on the fence. Like, they didn't know if they wanted to let you go or try to get you back. Like, this could be from you. You hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. I needed more time to heal. Will you listen? There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? That's where I'm saying you might hear them out for closure, but I feel like that's it for closure. All right, let's get some letters, numbers, zodiac signs. All right, we're going to do numbers. Could be a birthday, anniversary, date of significance, age. Place it where you see fit. Could be angel numbers. Speaking of, we have 3-3. Do I have any here? Oh, I have 3-3. So 3-3, 3-3, 6-6. That's it. All right, so 3-3, 9-11. So could be 39, 93, 11. Could be March, September, or November. All right, zodiac signs. Could be strong placements in their charts. Something could happen during that season, like Leo season. All right, I have Aries, Virgo, and double Scorpio. I'm going to roll one of the Scorpios. Aries again. So double Aries, double Scorpio, Virgo. Aries again. Wow. Double Virgo. All right, I give up. You have Aries, Virgo, Scorpio. Could be any sign, you guys. A lot of them did come out. I had a lot of air, heavy earth come through on this reading. But all right, let's see. Letters could be first name, last name, initials, middle name, something of significance. Place it where you see fit. All right, we have Wixaofecus. So Wixaofsuce. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you. Love and light. Take care.